To succeed, you must prioritize yourself. You may believe that living a good life entails pleasing others, but in order to achieve your life goals, you must first start taking care of yourself. Making yourself a priority or being selfish will result in a better life for you and those around you. Working on yourself will help you become a better parent, sibling, or friend. It is critical to prioritize yourself and ensure that key areas of your life are balanced. That way, you'll be fit and healthy enough to start working toward your goals. 1. The inability of most people to express themselves is what keeps them from achieving their goals. The best strategy is to stop caring what other people think of you. If you avoid being judged by others in order to protect your ego, you will miss out on many opportunities. Furthermore, you should not only not be concerned with what others think of you, but you should also be willing to show your authentic, weird self. People can smell a fake a mile away, and your uniqueness is what will attract people to you. It can be difficult to show your true self at times, but you should never be afraid to ask for help when you need it. We are hesitant to seek assistance or advice because we are afraid of appearing weak. Furthermore, we believe it is unjust to bother others with our problems. However, admitting that you need help is not a sign of weakness or failure. People, contrary to popular belief, enjoy assisting others. So when you ask someone for assistance, it's a win-win situation because you are giving them the opportunity to be useful and share their advice or expertise. Don't be afraid to ask for assistance or to be yourself. By letting go of your fears, you'll be able to open up and be honest with yourself, which is what we'll be looking at next. 2. Being truthful about your abilities will increase your worth. If you are honest with yourself, you will begin to achieve your goals. To begin, you should make a list of your strengths and weaknesses. Although you should identify your own strengths, you will almost certainly require the assistance of others to identify your weaknesses. Reflect on your life, focusing on where you are now, and make it a priority to change anything that bothers you. Another advantage of being truthful is that it will help you identify areas where you can be of service to others. People respect those who are willing to admit that they're not the best, but that they are pretty good at what they can do, and that there is still room for improvement. Only after you've identified your own strengths and weaknesses can you demonstrate to others where your abilities lie. After identifying those key areas, you can begin to generate work in those areas, making sure to set your prices to reflect your skill level. Take a long, hard look at yourself and assess your abilities. Concentrate on areas where you excel, and you'll see an increase in your value in no time. 3. In order to build a network, you must be interesting. When you have enough momentum to get your project or goal off the ground, you'll want to tell people about it, and you'll need to be interesting to do so. Being a fascinating person aids in drawing attention to your products before your company becomes well known. To become more interesting and well-rounded, you must form and develop your own opinions and thoughts based, for example, on books and articles. Then, when the opportunity arises, you can share your knowledge with others. Remember that having a diverse set of interests will make you more appealing. You should be genuinely curious about what makes other people tick. Simply ask them, "So, how do you spend your free time?" Keep in mind that not everyone will find you interesting or even like you. Instead of allowing it to demotivate you, channel your rage into action. However, keep in mind that some judgments contain a grain of truth. Understand these minor criticisms to help you grow. Make sure you can tell the difference between jealousy and constructive criticism. It's not helpful if someone tells you that your business is terrible, but if they tell you that it doesn't have a logo, which means it might fail, then you have some useful information. Also, remember that there will always be hatred for those who succeed or do their own thing. Being truthful about your abilities and establishing a supportive network are essential for living an awesome life. 4. A consistent system is required to get things done. It's impossible to discuss goals without mentioning plans or habits in the same sentence. To begin planning, establish your priorities using a 1, 2, 3 ranking system. Make a brain dump before beginning this ranking system. This is where you scribble down all of your ideas, tasks, and things to do on a piece of paper so that you can see and identify which need to be prioritized. So, planning your habits seems simple enough, but how do you find the time? Set aside a daily 1-hour time slot to complete a specific task, similar to how you would set aside time for a checkup. Make certain that you have a consistent working environment that is free of distractions. 5. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals and remember to give credit where credit is due. Connecting with others who share your goals will help you stay motivated and inspired. It is critical that you surround yourself not only with people you admire, but also with people who share your goals. Remember that people are the fundamental building blocks for the majority of your goals and businesses, so be pleasant to them. Always thank those who have assisted you. You never know when you will need their assistance again. Those who try to silence you, the haters, should not react or lash out. Try responding to them when you're calmer and happier rather than when you're upset. Avoid checking email first thing in the morning until you've established the proper mood. Consider what the haters are going through and that they may be going through a difficult time. Perhaps they are in a financial crisis, have recently lost a loved one, or have had a health scare, because these events could cause anyone to act out of character. Try to be understanding and patient. Thank you so much for watching our video. We love you all. If you can like and subscribe, it would help us out a lot. Have an awesome day.